Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 3 of Let's Play Endless Space Disharmony as the United Empire. In the last part, we obviously did this, and I have been since then, unfortunately, had to close the game and restart, so... Not because of the game, but because I have, obviously, so that is why that thing popped up, if you were wondering. Oh, shit, we're done with this? Okay. Make me money. Now, what I was talking about, I believe in the last part I talked about faction techs. So, orange stuff is faction special, like, techs. And this orange thing is a faction, it upgrades the normal one of these two from the blue one, which converts 33% of our industry into science, where now it's converting 50% instead of 33, so it gives us 17% more dust, which can prove to be extremely valuable late game. So, we're building a new fleet. We've got this fleet here, which I'm probably going to move to Mars and move my other fleet here. You're a scout and you are automated. You're going somewhere, but let's end the turn and see what happens. Because that is the best thing to do. Ending turns. Now, how is... we're in second. Are we firm second or close second, as usual? So we found rare stuff. None actually on planets we own. They can be in systems you own, but they're just not in the planets we own, and we much prefer them to be on the planets. USA has now expanded out and created its sphere of influence, which is really useful. So this galaxy is going to be huge. And as you can see, we're in this quadrant, and we've got most of this and all of this to explore. So we're definitely, I wouldn't even say we're at 20%, I'd say probably about 18%. We're very, very splash. A good way to test is, I believe one of these tells you supremacy, so we've had 8% we've colonized 8%. Or at least that's what I'm guessing. These are a sign of 8%. I'm going to go to Maz now. So, of 8% we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colonies. So, it's definitely at least 60 colonies as planets out there, which is that's a lot. That's a lot of systems, and that is a lot of FIDs when you do the math. Yeah, that's a shit ton of FIDs, and oh, that is beautiful. But oh god, that's, you know what? Oh yeah, we have cruisers now. I'm going to put it into my beta cruiser there. What's this one? No effects because no hero, so that's fine. We have too many ships to worry about hero. So this, as you can see here, this planet has been discovered, or has not got this on it, which means there's a faction nearby, which means we should really have sent the fleet over there. But yeah, so we're going to need a fleet here. Because I'm going to want this for the most part. I don't like sharing. And I could be extremely vicious when people take stuff I want. Even if it's quite a few leap back jumps away from systems I own, if I've set out to say I want it, I can... I've declared war over less in this game. To be fair, I've declared war just because I felt like it at one point, and there was like no reason. This will give us be able to declare peace, so we need that, and trade. This is a very good thing, but that we also need this, so we can actually siege. We can start using siege. Your desert. Yeah, we need you. Actually, no, we have lava, so we can colonize this system because we can colonize lava planets. And lava planets are the backbone of my economy. Or they will be, at least. This is barren and goods. We want this because it's an industry tech. And then we want you because you'll give us stuff, and we'll get you as well because you're science. But you know, science we get, that's going to be better for science, but oh well. Maz, you're done as well. 4 turns, 2 turns, 2. We'll build you first. A bit of science, can't complain. We're an arid, so I'll give us +8, so that's definitely useful. What's this? And there we go, we have met the Amoeba, who have a massive defender fleet. We're going to retreat. We'll not share the battle, there's no point. And they fucking wrecked my scout. That is why you have loads and loads and loads of things, and there's going to be an empire this way. Amoeba are one of the less threatening, more techie type people. Definitely not someone you want to run into. They, as you can see, they have a big fleet on their capital province, or capital place. So they could be a pain in the ass if you let them. But I definitely wouldn't say that. I would say they're one of the easiest to expel as well, like destroying, because fleet-wise they do not build very smart fleets. They just build defenders a lot early game, and late game, their fleets just. I end up getting a bit too rich, and my fleets just end up becoming bullshit. Bullshit large. And we've now met the autonomous. Well, it's nowhere near me, and this is going to be the first spawn of pirates. You know what? I'd rather spawn them there because I don't want them anywhere near me. Even though I would enjoy kicking the shit out of them, I don't see any reason to have them spawn directly on me. After you've done that, you can build the colony ship, and so can you. So let's continue. So what we're going to do at the moment is we're going to expand our fleet to two. We're going to expand our navy to 2 fleets, one in Giovanus, one in Vini, and from there we're going to continue to expand, colonize. Yeah, you want it. You're on my home system, aren't you? Yeah. So with this plus 20%. On top of the plus 38% will give me it's just badass. You're on Mars. Don't really need the trade at the moment. Cheapest technology is discovered, plus 5%, and we've gained. Oh, that's why we gained you. Makes sense. Yeah, you now have buildings, so you can't do that. You need to do that. Actually, I don't believe that affects. Oh no, that's a tiny tundra, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's fine. That will affect that one. We have a Terran, so yep, that affects it, so that'll be useful. We make -7 gold, that's fine. Everywhere is building something or doing something useful for me. As a defensive fleet, I want you in Vini. It's outside my sphere of influence, so blocking people coming in is definitely useful. Ah, the Cravers. Oh no, they're the automatons. I thought they were Cravers, sorry, they looked like Cravers. Yeah, I meant the automatons over here, didn't I? Sorry, yes. They can be your worst enemy, but they can also be one of the nicest people in the galaxy, like the friendliest. This one is one of the weakest, so there's no point in peace with weak people. Having peace with weak people gives them helps you make them stronger, because you're able to trade with them, and it's just bleh. Not something I really want. So we're not going to bother with that. We're just going to continue our turns, building our economy, empire, and colonizing. Of course, anything comes up in the game that I haven't talked about before, I will talk about. And while I remember, this is one of them. This Dust Nebula. It's a natural wonder. It is one of the good natural wonders that doesn't need upgrading. Some of them will need restoring to give you the full, but if you collect enough of these wonders, you can win a wonder victory. I don't believe it's stated anywhere, but what the fuck? I have the 4th best vids. That is bullshit. What's this? Plus 5%, plus 20%, plus 10%, and the Harmony. And the Harmony, yep. Harmony are one of the biggest bastards in my opinion. Their fleets can hurt, and we got away. Sweet. You're a 2 pirate ship fleet, aren't you? Yeah. 420, and my fleet here is 550. And with the add-on of view, it's going to be a lot stronger, so that's definitely good. Right, you have finished building something. It's definitely worth having trade, but the problem is you automatically trade with people we're at peace with. So for now, I don't want you. You know, I will automatically build defenses this time. Normally, I don't bother building them, but then I end up in a war earlier than I expected, and I have to end up panic building. So I'm going to build them early for once. I will normally. I think I've been able to like 4 wars in my endless space playthroughs of single player. I think I've lost one on multiplayer as well. I think I've lost more than one on multiplayer, but single player, I haven't lost that many wars. I've lost more to pirates than I have to AI. Ah, you reached. See, this sphere of influence will automatically stop. You can tell them to leave yourself, but they will not leave automatically. They will stop auto moving. Now this means this is annoying because it means their sphere of influence is going to be close to mine, which means we're going to be having battles with them, and see, we're losing opinion with them already because due to score. But soon we'll end up getting due to military build-up and much more bullshit that the AI just doesn't like you doing. But that's fine, because I'm going to do it anyway. So we're at Cold War status of all 3 people. Harmony, I think you're like one of the top people, aren't you? No, you're... Wow, I've met the 3 least powerful people. Which is good, because it means it means I'm not close to any of the strong people, which is what I want. Which means I can have a good expansion, just sink my teeth into the enemy, deal with them early, and not worry. But my cruisers are done for the Inersa and Pegasus. Hopefully I have the command. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I can't create a fleet with... I don't have enough cap yet. So, best thing to do is get those 2, and I believe, yeah, you as well. Now, I'm going to go through all of these. Mostly because that's a really useful one. Then, we shall get to you. I don't use that module, so I don't really mind about getting that. I'm 2nd in tech, so I'm doing pretty well for myself, which is normally never happens. Build that up again. Right, so you 2 have finished that. Oh, you finished. You need that, and you finished it. So convert me some science, please. I need science at the moment. I want to get through these ideas quickly. Ah, our pirate fleet. Yeah, they fucked me. Chaining formation will not help. I will die. There is just... I didn't have enough hull integrity to stop me. So, I believe over here I have done my exploring for the most part, which sucks. I would like to have explored more. But just knowing a brief bit of galaxy, like, seeing a brief bit of the galaxy is good enough. Right, so colony ship, create. Drop that on Chaos. You're going to drop this Roma fleet. We're going to drop them in Maz. Drop you in Jovinus. And we're going to create the Roma fleet. And we'll drop those in Justinian. Or Justum. Right, we have one of my favourite things. Another thing. It's just plus 20%, and as we have a lava in our network, it's going to prove to be very effective. And we've now found antimatter in our galaxy. None on my systems, good ones on Canis. You only need one of them, but monopolizing them is definitely the best way to go. And it's such a low population system that, yeah, I suppose I'm going to sink the turns into building that, because it's more important. Or at least to me it is. Ah, bollocks. Yeah, there we go. Collars, that's your, I think that's their destroyers. That's definitely not good. Ah, new exploration ship. Continue exploring. So, we've definitely explored a lot of the galaxy, and I've only found 3 people, which means either the empires who are considered very big are not actually big, they're just extremely well off. Yeah, I'm 4th on FIDS as well, so that means 3 people have a better food industry and food industry dust and science than me, which I honestly do not doubt. That's very easy to get, but it's just annoying that someone has better stuff than me. Maz, yep, get that. Ursa, same with you. Ah, we've met the Pilgrims, one of my least favourite people, and the... Okay, as you're one of my least favourite people, I do not mind where I found you. Which means, if I find the Cravers now, I might cry. Cravers are the worst to find. Oh, my elite defender did not really need to run away then, but oh well, he did because I told him to. Oops. Well, we just colonize you. Now, one thing I'm going to mention: colonizing, exploring the galaxy definitely can have its downfalls. If you're playing on a galaxy map where you are close to your enemy but you do not know about them, and you suddenly discover their what's it called, like their sphere of influence, and it suddenly overlaps a planet, you cannot colonize that planet now. That is a reason why colonizing can be a bit, exploring can be a bitch. But luckily, we've colonized this section very, very fast. I mean, 46 turns is quite fast, as in, because late game you can get pretty much a full outpost, which is what they are first, built up to pretty much colony level standards and colony buildings within half the time it used to take. Alright, you now have 7 and you cost 4, so we need one more tech to upgrade you. Justin, yep. Pegasus has got it, you need to meet me money. And as you're going to make that in 1 turn, damage control center, definitely worth it. Going to cost me a lot of money, but definitely worth it. We're going to colonize a small lava anyway. Oh well. I should get a ship built very quickly though. Definitely a good thing about colonizing lavas. You get ship built very, very quickly because of the high industry standard they have. Oh, you. That should be all 3 of my fleets. Yep, that's all 3 of the fleets that were idle. Now, what's my supremacy like? Expansion's only 10% now. We've colonized 2 more planets, so there's definitely a lot of planets out there. The Ottomans seem like they only have 2 planets so far. Nope, they have 3, and they may have 4. I'm guessing they probably do. I mean, I'm hoping they don't, but I'm guessing they do. Another Ottomans, or whatever you want to call them. 3 battles this time. Ah, the Normandy fleet. Right, we're going to go to a normal formation. What we're going to do is we're going to weapon overlock. We're going to barrier, and then we're going to sabotage. And ladies and gentlemen, the first combat of the Let's Play. Let's get and watch it. Combat in this game is literally just a sit and watch type thing. So this is our lovely, beautiful 4-ship fleet of the Normandy class ships. We're going to be using. This is a spread fire, which is fine. Guillotine works best on fleets with capital ships and dreadnoughts and battleships, but for now, these pirate ships are basically cannon fodder for me. As you can see, they use beam and things. They will just probably likely destroy one of my ships. Yeah, see, I knew they would get for at least one of them. Pirate ships, are like that, and you will lose countless destroyers. But 1 out of 4 is not a problem, because destroyers are really easily replaced. But that's a victory at Vini for us. And we've defended ourselves. We've lost 1 ship, and we've lost some integrity on the others. And you're the last one. And the Pilgrims are attacking me. They're probably going to wreck. Yeah, they're going to wreck. Oh wow, they didn't destroy. Kind of surprised. So, there we go. We won that. We have, we've got our ass kicked, but we're going to need to recall now. Because you cannot repair on a system where, there we go, we can repair you. 32 gold, that's fine. Now, in, I'm going to rebuild the Normandy here. Also, good thing, you can now merge these fleets. So these fleets are now even stronger because they have bullshit roamers in them. Which, trust me, cruisers are bullshit. We then want you. You know what, at the moment, I need you. I'll get you last, actually, because I'd much rather have upgrade my bullets. My kinetics, because we use kinetic or pretty much all at the moment, so upgrading kinetic is definitely good, and that is unfortunately the end of this part. If you guys enjoyed it, I will see you guys in the next one.